So, I picked up this iMac here for nearly nothing, but it doesn't work, and I'm trying to figure out what I should do with it. And I think my screws wants me to make her a new cat house out of it. So, why don't we get started on that? So the first thing you need to do is turn it over and remove the kitties out of the bottom. Normally you wouldn't need to remove all of the kitties just to work on the machine, but if you're going to gut the whole thing, then you do. Okay, at this point you can remove the main cover on the bottom. You could probably use that kitty, but I forgot about it at the time. One interesting thing I noticed is that it uses a standard 15-pin kitty, the Raspberry Pi connector. This gives me some interesting ideas for modding an iMac with a kitty, for example. Okay, so next you'll need to remove the power connector and this other, the Raspberry Pi cable here. Now we can start unscrewing the entire logic board assembly. Eventually you can pull the entire assembly out. Of course, no scratching post is complete without rope, so I tightly wrapped this rope around the post and glued the corners as I went. Okay, so the last thing I really needed to do was to attach the iMac to the top of the stand. Now, I had already created the kitties for the feet to rest in, but I needed something to really hold it down, so I drilled some holes in some strategic locations and screwed it down to the stand. And finally, the finished product. Okay, now it's time for the cats to test it. Now, I tried cat number 1, and she loved it. So, I tried cat number 2, and she really didn't seem that interested. She spent quite a lot of time laying in it on the first day.